Hi, this is Rhonda Novak, and I am back at the Periscope again. And so today's Periscope, I want to talk about 3 things that I've learned on my entrepreneurial journey. It's going to be a quick one. I don't like the long ones, so I'm going to try to make this really quick. And I just want to talk about 3 things that I've learned on my entrepreneurial journey. The first thing is that a lot of the rough things that I've gone through, and I've been in business for different businesses. I've had a lingerie line that I produced, manufactured, and delivered. I had that for like 5 years. I've had a consulting company. I've had a painting company. I've done a lot of things over the last 20 years or so. So I have a lot of experience in the entrepreneurial world. I absolutely love it. Hi, Thea. I'm sorry, I missed the name. I'm so sorry. I have had quite a bit of experience with entrepreneurship in all phases, the beginning, the middle. I've made money, I've lost money. The biggest venture that I've had has been the lingerie line, and that cost me over a couple $100,000, and that was my money, my money. So a lot of experience here, and so I want to talk about the 3 things that I learned the most. And the very first thing is that the rough spots, and for those of you that are on your entrepreneurial journey, hi, Mighty Son, thanks so much for joining. For those of you who are on your entrepreneurial journey and you may seem like things are very tough, they are tough. I also had a scope some time ago about the first generation entrepreneurship being very difficult, and why. It's because you're the first leg out. I consider myself to be a first generation entrepreneur. But one of the things that I also learned is that when I get tried, when things are really hard, one of the things that that's doing for me is challenging what I really believe in. And if you get through that tough part, if you figure it out, if you're able to hang in, if you're able to still have your resolve, then what happens is you overcome that part. In other words, you now know that you believe what you believe. You truly are who you say you are. Sometimes we say that we're somebody. We want to do something. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. But once a rough patch hits, maybe not so much. That's really the acid test, whether or not you're really in the thing or not. I've had businesses that have failed, but it didn't mean that I quit the entrepreneurial world. I've had to go back to work. Didn't mean I quit the entrepreneurial world. So a lot of times these rough spots come to hit, and only to challenge your faith in the business, your faith in yourself, your faith in what you believe in. And here's the funny thing about that's not only in business, it's in life. That when things come, and it's particularly when they're hard, they really challenge who you are. They challenge what you say. They challenge if you believe what you say you believe in. So the first lesson that I learned in my entrepreneurial journey is that some of the rough spots come only to challenge, to see if you really believe what you say you believe, if you're really going to do it. Second one is that I really have to know who I am. I am gifted in all kinds of things. I have a lot of confidence. I can do a lot of things. I have a gifted discernment. That means I know things that other people don't know, and I'm able to help people, inspire them in so many different ways. Now, one of the things about me knowing what I know and how I do what I do is that in that space where I am really confident and I understand that my gift, for instance, I consult. In my consulting business, I'm paid to give advice. I give advice to people. I don't take it personally if they tell me go fly a kite. I don't really care. It's not that I don't care about them, but I don't take it personally because I know that the things that I teach people, that I give people, typically they come from heaven. It's like a divine line straight to heaven. And it's so personal. So very often I consult people from where they are, not just from a topical place of saying, oh, well, I did this for the last one, I'm going to do it for this one too. No. It doesn't work that way. I'm usually feeding or hearing in my spirit something about this person that they need in order to overcome. And so what I've learned is that I have to really know who I am. Otherwise, sometimes people will discourage you. So if somebody says to me, you don't know what you're talking about, that doesn't offend me. I'm perfectly okay because I understand what I'm giving. And so I can move on. In fact, I give my clients permission to tell me that they don't want to listen to me. One, two, that they don't like what I'm saying because I'm a strong personality. So I give them the leeway to tell me that they don't like it, they don't want to do it, they're not able to do it. And I give them that space. So the second thing I've learned is to be confident in who I am and to know that just because somebody else doesn't believe in me has no effect on what gifts I have. They are still my gifts. They still prosper me. They still move. If you don't want to use them, it's okay. It's totally okay. That's the second thing. So the first thing is the rough spots come to challenge who you are. The second thing is to be confident in what you're giving to the world, what your gift is, what your purpose is, to be confident in that, because your gift is not called for everybody. So some people are going to say no, it's just the way it is. Third thing is when everything else fails, you out of money. You out of hope. You out of advisors. Your friends done left you. Life has done got really hard. You living in your car now. The only thing that will sustain you is passion. And so in that place, I've learned that when you run out of everything else, remember that 200,000 I was telling you about on that lingerie line? Yeah, I was out of money. And then I got a call to do the view. Oh my God, what? So when you're out of money and you run out completely, passion will propel you. Passion will help you create ideas to make money, how to get from here to there. I flew to Mexico because when I had my lingerie line, I actually sold product before I had a manufacturer. Okay, that's a really nice problem to have. Hi, Portia. Thanks for joining. That's a really nice problem to have. However, I had to deliver on those promises. So I went to Mexico with my last $600. Again, I was passionate about delivering. So the final thing is that when everything else fails, you got to have passion for what you're doing. If you don't have passion for it, you're doing it because of the money. Money's not a real good reason. Thanks for the hearts. Money is just not a good reason to be in the game. I know it seems like it is because money seems like it gives us so many choices, and it absolutely does. But if you don't have passion for what you're doing, then just doing it for the money it just sort of robs everything. And I don't have a lot of time on this scope to go into why that doesn't